So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys what about $20 to $30 worth of excuse me. This is what $20 to $30 worth of AI renderings will get you. So these first three here, oops, you can't. I guess it's not a too big of a deal to show this stuff. Well, maybe it is, but you can see Nano Banana for these first three, and then this is using Runway ML. It's like one of the I don't know, I just googled like, oh, what is the best like AI generator, whatever, and it said this. But let's take a look and see. So these were the first three images, and I've been doing kind of like revamping and reposting and recreating content for High Surf Guru. So I was originally I was like, oh, I thought that it was like you could get a picture generated from AI, and then from that picture you could kind of script it or give it a prompt, and then it would create a video out of it. And I thought that would be like a good way to go about it, and I sort of ended up doing that. But I actually did a few images, and then I created a bunch of audio as well, which I guess I could show you that as well. I haven't really organized this, but we're over time already almost. For 3 minutes, I guess 3 minutes. I don't know. It's weird. 3 minutes doesn't exist on Instagram anymore. I'm kind of out of date, but so I created these first three images. So tell me, guys, what do you think of image number one? I don't know if that's like a good. This is image number one. That's pretty good, right? Like this is the ideal like office, you know? You're like up a little on the beach. There's a sweet Point Break out here, and then you got these double screens and surf magazines, whiteboard. And it's funny, I actually have a whiteboard, and I want to use it, but currently don't have it with me. But this is image number one. That was like, I don't know, 5 credits out of, you get like a couple thousand. It's like 2,000 something with the pro version. So this is the next image. This is the setup. We're using like some radars and stuff, and a weather station. You know, we're mobile. We're like uplinking to a satellite or something. Dude, this is a nut setup. Like I don't even know. Like she's got an iPad, a camera. This looks like a TV router or something. But this is legit. Look at this. And this is a major wave too, considering. Yeah, this is like a pretty major like surf break, which I have no idea how you get down to. I guess there's a path, and then you can jump the rocks or go over to this beach or something. But that's image number two. We got a lot of some graphs. A big wave. Does that look like the same wave? Could be. I don't know how they got the angle though. Is it this wave? This wave? But then you'd see the wave behind, right? I don't know. Whatever. This actually looks good. This is like a good. I don't know what you use all this equipment for though. This is number 3. swell tracking, deep water buoy, 620. Peak analysis, December 14th. Is that December? Yeah, December 14th, it looks like. And then from this map, does anybody recognize this map? Do you have any idea where this is? This looks like, I don't know, like freaking Ireland or something in the UK or some spiel. This dude's tuned in, doing analysis. This is a legit team. This is a super legit team we're working with here, guys. Take notes. We're legit. Okay, High Surf Gurus unit. We're ready for some surf coaching and video analysis, okay? This is hilarious though. So after that, I think I don't know if I took this one or I don't know this. I don't know which one. I just re-uploaded it, which is kind of a bad waste of money, I feel like, because you're like recycling a credit, you're like paying again for it. In theory, that it would create some kind of video. Again, I should maybe do a little more research and homework. I'd rather just like throw something at it and see what comes out. And this is, I believe this is still, so this is the next day. I did 3 video renders at least. That I don't think I realized, I don't know what, these are fairly short, these first 3. They're fairly short, so they're not too crazy. And I didn't notice, I was like, oh, it is going down. And I wasn't really sure how to, I didn't look at the rates for all of this stuff. Like it would kind of tell you a number of how much it costs. But then on these videos, that number, I don't know if it's for these first 3, but the later ones that I did, the number, it was like 50 or 20, and it ended up being per second, and then they're 8 second videos. So I pretty much burnt, like I was like having a blast kind of, because the videos that were coming back were hilarious. And they're like mostly like what I wrote, minus like later looking back at it. I was just kind of like pumped a bunch out and got it, whatever. And then, yeah, later I was just like, oh shoot, I like rendered like, what is it? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the third day, 6 renders within 4, not even that long. Like it's such a short amount of time too, which is crazy. That's like 20 to 30 bucks. That's like a meal, a plate lunch or something, right? That's like my reference of value these days. But dude. So given I spent like 0 minutes in here, I guess maybe I could definitely not spend money and spend a lot more time like looking around and then actually educating myself on like, oh, how to use whatever. But this is hilarious, and I just wanted to share this. But this is the first video that I rendered from the one of those pictures that I got. Did you guys notice anything? Like how they mold into one. And then he adjusts his glasses and says something to somebody. Yeah, like right, if they didn't mold, like why do they mold together? I don't get it. Maybe it's the language or something, I don't know. But let's go to the next one. So that was like one of these, right? It's like this video, but they switched and then morphed into one. And then this one was actually sick. Like I would totally use this because this is almost literally like verbatim what it would look like if you hired a photographer, whether that was me or not, to record you surfing, like getting footage of you surfing. Other than the only caveat is like, what is he? I gotta like Photoshop something in here that looks legit. Oh my gosh, I just and especially like I'm guessing, right? In theory, like to entertain this. I'm gonna grab a drink of water, right? To entertain this, um, in theory, he's like live filming this wave, right? Um, Holding his, he doesn't look like he has a tripod, right? Where is it? Oops, did I do something? Right? It doesn't. Well, I guess he has a tripod. He's in the water, like he's in the shore break, in like rocky sand. Like, look how big this wave is that he's just standing next to. Like, dude, your camera's wet right there. There's no way. But I thought at first he was like filming it live and he's holding it and pointing at like the subject in that he's filming. So that's like the third or whatever. Like this is super legit. That was my plan, was the 3 videos, and then I was gonna post these, like put the audio in and kind of like get all the audio. But I just want to show you guys what about $20 or so, maybe probably like 20, I don't know, it was like $25 maybe. I'm guesstimating by the credits. This is about like $20 to $30 worth of AI money that I burnt in like a matter of minutes. And I'm like, I think the tier just above this is like $70 a month or something, or $90. And it says unlimited. Like even this one, it says, or like, I don't know, I think the one above, yeah, the one above says unlimited renders or unlimited generations or whatever. Which I should probably learn the definitions of these contracts or whatever. But that's a racket. That's a racket. I definitely am going to post this eventually, because I freaking paid for this. It's one. But let's go to this next one. I don't remember what this one is, but let's watch it. Oh, just a picture? Oh, weird. 4th. I thought it was a video. So I guess I got more pictures. Oh, weird. I went back to the pictures.
Look, new student.
So this one, I don't know. There's like a few different versions. Like I'm not gonna reference it very good. There's like a generation, and then there's like a skit that you can have. I don't know, like you can make them do a skit or whatever. So this one, I don't remember which one it was, or reference. I guess reference, whatever that means. I didn't look it up, but I just spent the money. And then enjoy this, because this is where it starts to get good.
Look, new student, shredding.
We should sign up.
I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
I gotta make sure. Excuse me. I gotta make sure this is like
Look, new student,
Oh, you
shredding.
guys
We should sign
definitely
up. I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
Right? Isn't
Look,
this
new
legit?
student, shredding.
We should sign up. I
other
love
than-
managing this surf coach. He's
Right.
so
Other than he morphs, let's watch him morph into a chick. They're stoked, look, and then this chick just disappears into the freaking boardwalk. And then
Sign
look at
up.
surf
I love
coaching
managing this surf coach.
only. Professional only.
We should sign
You
up.
guys see this? Oh my god.
I love managing.
Surf coaching area. Professional only.
Shredding.
We should sign
yeah,
up.
So yeah, just I don't know what they're waving their hands in the air. She morphs. Dude, her surfboard. Dude, we're living in the future over here, okay, guys? One, those fins. I don't know, those look sketchy because they're pointing a weird freaking way. And this looks like a big wave toe board. Just turns into a clipboard. Look at that. It turns into a clipboard, and then this chick just like
We should sign.
disappears. So this one, I thought it was good at first. I really thought it was good.
I love.
This reminds me of New Zealand
Managing.
because there's a place that looks almost exactly like this, and there's like a bunch of these sheds, like fishing sheds. This one I thought was good. This one's good, but if you look,
I love managing this.
Look,
okay,
new
it's
student, shredding.
We should sign up. I love managing.
So there's just this phantom keyboard with a finger in it, and a part of a hand, like just
This surf
literally
coach. He's so
hanging
good.
like a keychain
Look, great success.
off of her phantom hip, like a little bit away.
Look, new student, shredding.
So
We should sign up.
AI,
I love managing this surf coach.
Good
He's so
stuff,
good.
huh?
Look, great success.
I just noticed something new. This is hilarious. So there's, dude, look at this guy. Look at this guy in here.
I love managing this surf coach. He's so
Shredding,
good. Look, great
shredding.
success.
Whoa, oh my gosh. How does he do that? How does he do that? One, that is crazy. You cannot skim, you can't even skim a board like that. Look at that. He just like invert turns, like reverse turns, turns it into like a bottom turn, sorta. And then just like slides and turns. Like that's a crazy turn. It gets better.
Look, new student, shredding.
We should sign up.
We should.
So I tried to just redo
Look,
it
new student, shredding.
with a different picture. This part is good. I might have to edit it, but then again, like, what? What? Like he turns into she, and then she on the right turns into he, like a twin of her, this dude sitting next to her.
Look.
And then let's watch.
New student, shredding.
We should sign up.
We should sign up.
I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
I don't know. I wrote this stuff pretty clearly too. So I wanted these two, or the couple to say we should sign up, right? Like they're a couple or something. And then she'd be like, yeah, sure, you should sign up. And then for some reason, there's a whole gang of people down here standing by to get coached or something. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This is so hilarious. Let's watch this one again.
Great success.
Look, new student shredding.
We should sign up.
We should sign up.
I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
This is literally like a $5 video too, which is crazy. But on to the next. Let's see. This was probably actually the best one, other than that awkward whatever he did at the end there. But I guess I did write that. Like, that is insane. Like, he goes from front side, bottom turn to snap, and then he somehow is right, he's bottom turning front side, and then he just turns into, he does the snap, and then somehow he's backside. And then he's just throwing buckets of water. That's how good a coach is. Coach High Surf Guru is. That's why. And then he goes into the shore break. And then there's this couple. And then I wanted him to say, oh, we should sign up. And then he doesn't even like he does, like, I don't even know if she says we should. I really need some coaching. I really need some coaching. Yeah. Yeah, you do. I didn't mean it. But this one's pretty good. There's this potential. A little detail I noticed is the fins. Do those look like surf fins, guys? What's going on back there? That looks like a ice bike or something. Dude, what kind of board is that? I don't know. We have 3 more.
Look, new student shredding.
We should sign up. I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
Is this
Look, new student shredding.
We should sign up.
We should sign up.
I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
I don't get how, like, how do they mess up both renders of it?
Look, new
Like
student
this
shredding.
one and the other one.
We should sign up. I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great
Like,
success.
same clipboard, like same weird stuff. Like, you know, I guess this is my whole unit. This is how great. Yeah, I am. This is foreshadowing into the future. Better sign up. Should sign up. Go to my Instagram. Send me a DM. I'm good. I'm really good. Like, look at this whole crew. Look at this whole crew here.
Look, new student shredding.
We should
Again.
sign up.
We should sign up.
I love managing this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great
This
success.
one's really good. That one was really good because there's nothing.
Look, new student shredding.
We should sign up.
We should sign.
like other than
I love
that.
managing this
Look, new
surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
Oh, excuse me. So other than that,
Look, new student shredding.
We
go-
should sign up.
We
Like,
should sign
yeah.
up.
I
But
love
which is
managing
not-
this surf coach. He's so good. Look, great success.
because then she would be the manager, like my team manager.
Look, new student shredding.
Yeah, you should. Video analysis is ultimate. Look, great success.
So
We the best.
I wanted it to say you should sign up. Like these were, I don't know. I don't even, because this one you put 3 pictures in, and then you kind of script each picture, because then you can even go into like I forget what it was called, but you can like link together like multiple prompts, or like have one picture and then have like multiple prompts. There's like all these ways of like linking prompts together, and then you can run part of it, and then it's like dependent on another. It's I don't know, but that probably, I can't imagine how many credits you would be paying for that. Other than if you had a pro, like I think it was like an enterprise was like $2,000 a month. But that's like, I think that's pretty, that would probably be, if I paid for that, I would just have so many renders, so many videos. And I wonder if it would like figure it out eventually or not. And then just like, there wouldn't be faults, or it'd be easy to like fix all the faults that happen, I guess. I don't know. I bet there's like a bunch of features that you'd probably be pretty surprised of.
Look, new.
Yeah, you should. Video analysis is ultimate. Look, great success. We the best.
Student. Look, new student shredding.
Yeah, you should. Video analysis is ultimate. Look, great success. We the best.
Oh. Absolute legend. That's all I have to say. Thank you for joining me.
Look, new student shredding.
And checking out this $20 to $30 I spent in like 20 minutes on this AI rendering site. Do you think it was money well spent? Or I don't know if that's a good question, because it's like a reflection on whether I'm like a good manager of my investment. But has any of you viewers, have you happened to play around with any kind of AI rendering like this? And if so, what was it? I'd love to hear about it. Especially if you watched through here and you did the same thing. I hope you could be like, oh yeah, I used blah, 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 and it was good. I like actually did a lot of research, and the renders were really good because I researched it. And it's easy to confine yourself in an AI prompt. Send me a comment. Yeah, leave me a comment. Like this video. It's 27 minutes long so far. But that is all. I think I'm going to post this on YouTube on my perspectives page. But if I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this there because this is long. So if you would be interested in Hi Surf Guru, this is surf coaching, advocating for getting video footage, and then using that to analyze your surfing, then to coach yourself out of possible issues you might be having, or into upper levels of sophisticated sets of maneuvers that you would perform. Ideally, eventually to the point where it's more second nature, and you just have the prompt is already processed. You already know what to do, and it's more of a second nature than it is like, oh, here, like more of a stuttering computation, like live computation, right? You don't want to be live computing while you're surfing. Surfing is so fast. You want to have all these things almost taken out of your frontal cortex and put like second nature. I don't know where I'm trying to think, like, where is that? Like, if I was right, because that's like your filter. I don't know if that's even correct either. But do you get what I'm saying? You don't want to be in a huge wave surfing and then being like, oh, this section is good for, like, I know that it's good for this. It's more like, oh, I see this section. I know what I need to do. I need a bottom turn up, and then do a top turn. And then I'll come down and I already saw the section that I'm going to be like having it all there. But this is on Island Packs Perspectives. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put it on there. I was going to put it on my my High Surf Guru account, but I'm not. But this was all in theory made for High Surf Guru. So if you would like to, please support me. I would just say that to initially to subscribe to my channel, as I got this mic that I'm using, this DJI Mic 2 that I have been using. It's a lot nicer, or I think a lot higher quality of audio that you get compared to if I was using the phone or the computer, especially for this kind of recording. But that's all I got for now. What did you think of that, honestly? All those videos. The main idea of this was to share yeah, the main idea of this. Oh, trip. This guy's moving out. The main idea of this was to share those products that I technically bought on a AI rendering site. So that was kind of the main idea. But follow me here on Instagram, High Surf Guru, or Island Parallax. Those are kind of the two main accounts that I would be appreciative if you followed. I'm trying to get those to 1,000 so that I can live stream on there, because Instagram changed it, so you can't do that without 1,000 followers. So please support me. Subscribe to this channel. I'm pushing everything through this channel, since this is kind of more of just like a perspective that I'm going to be referencing, I think, possibly other things that I'm doing. But I hope you enjoyed that. I really want to know what you guys think of those AI renderings that I just showed you guys for, in theory, my High Surf Guru surf coaching brand or whatever, I guess. And then I eventually I'm going to make videos out of this. I don't know if it's enough. I only have like 200 credits left out of it was like 2,200 credit, 22 something credits that you get per month for this for like 30 something bucks. So I'm probably going to do more research and see what's the what, and yeah, just kind of see what's the deal. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, honestly, because I had fun, like, even though it was such a short amount of time. And I feel like it's like going to Vegas and playing slots at like a high roller, what are they called? Where you can bet high or whatever. You can bet like 20 bucks on a pull of a lever or more. It kind of feels like that. Right. And I feel like it's almost the same thing. It's like, right, you have an ability to like hope and dream and leverage part of it. It's almost like kind of like between a slot machine and like maybe like a poker machine or a game machine, where you can like play the game, you can know the game, you can know the whatever, and then you could kind of game it in theory to get yourself a better product. So it's interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking like, where in the curve are we? Like, are we just like, meh, like all the way, like most of the way up there already? And I just wonder, there's a lot of wonderings I have, but we'll keep it simple for now. But thank you for watching. Like I said, subscribe. Check out my Instagram, Hi Surf Guru, HISURFGURU, and also Island _ Parallax. Those are the two main ones. And watch, there's a few videos for surf coaching and surf video analysis. Those are like the main pieces, is like how to get video coverage. I could definitely help you. I encourage you to change partly, possibly, the perspective you have for video, hiring a video person, and then as well the value of having even one or possibly a fraction of one clip, meaning like not the greatest wave, but a wave with enough turns in it that you can tell generally, not tell generally, but you can generally, yeah, you can generally see enough of your surfing that it's impactful enough to be able to do some kind of analysis on, and in turn improve your surfing and work on your surfing. Given, I forgot to mention, between the footage and then yourself, there has to be a good conversation that is fairly as important as all the other parts, if not more important. Part of the belief that I have is that strictly over the phone, like if you were to just call somebody, you could coach them from like complete beginner up into extremely advanced levels where they're possibly doing airs and diligently performing all the maneuvers of surfing and understanding all the concepts of surfing. But that's kind of my main dig. That's what I made these clips for, regardless of that part. Like if you're not part of that, it's okay. If you want to follow me still because of that, yeah, please. I would love it. I would appreciate that you would do that. But mostly I want to hear if you have opinions about the AI part of it, or like roast me or something if you want. I don't know. I'm not, yeah, like, do you want to do that? There's a comment section. But yeah, lay into it if you want and tell me about it or whatever. But I think it's just hilarious. I really wanted to share that because I had fun doing it. It was entertaining. And yeah, I just want to share that with you. But signing out. See ya.